Hello friends, welcome back. In this video, we will use a ready-made stamp and turn that into an oil painting. You can download the sketch, color palette, and reference image as usual from the description. And I will link everything that is used for making this painting, including the brushes. Let's go! To start, use any canvas you want and change the background color to a light beige. If you have purchased my fruit solid brush set, you can now go ahead and stamp the strawberry on the canvas. If not, it's okay. You can always download the sketch for free and add it to your canvas. This painting requires 2 strawberries, and there are 2 ways to go about it from here. 1, you can just work on 1 strawberry first and then duplicate it, resize it, and change its orientation, and place it next to the original to form a pair. Or 2, you can first duplicate this solid strawberry stamp now and then flip one horizontally, resize it, and place it next to the first one and paint both later. I will show you method number 2, but you can do whatever you like. I will hide 1 strawberry for now and work on 1 at a time. Let's first add a new layer on top of the berry you want to work on and set it to clipping mask. And we will use the palette knife canvas brush with the red color and start painting in the strawberry. I love this brush because it really looks like adding fresh oil paint to the canvas. Voila, so easy, the base is already done, and now we just need to add shadows and highlights to the strawberry. And we will do that with the dry feather brush. And a quick tip for you if you didn't know this, you can slide the color picker diagonally to the lower right for the shadows because the colors there are darker. And you can slide the color picker to the upper left for the highlights, and those are always lighter. Because we want the edges to look the darkest and the center to look the lightest and the rest in between, we will start with the very dark pink for the edges, and then we will pick a lighter color for the inner part of the berry, and then use a even lighter pink for the center. And finally, we will add almost white to the very center again. And don't forget to add a little yellow to the bottom as well. Do the same for the leaves and stem. Start with the green and then slide the color picker diagonally to the lower right to pick a darker shade of green for the shadow near the edges. And then slide the picker to the upper left for a lighter shade of green for the center of the leaves as highlight. Just like that, the painting is pretty much done, and now we just need to use the blender tool and use my blender old bristle brush to smoothen some of the edges. And remember, you want to tap the hand sign and not the brush sign for that. After blending, let's add some seeds, and we will do that with the blender old bristle brush, and we will use that as a painting brush, not as a smudger. And we will just add some yellow and dark red as seeds. Just to look a bit more realistic, let's add a little bit of blue highlights on the edges of the strawberry. Congratulations! You got your first strawberry in oil in just a few quick steps. And if you're following method number 2, that means you have another strawberry to do. So a quick tip for you, if you want the 2 strawberries to look exactly the same in color, you can just color pick from the first one. I will quickly summarize the steps in case you need them again. First, add a new layer on top of the stamp and set it to clipping mask. And then you want to paint on the new layer with the clipping mask. To paint, you want to use the palette knife canvas with the red color for base, and then dry feather brush to add shadows and highlights. And for the fruit, go from dark to light, from outside to inside. And the same for the leaves and stems. After that, you want to blend, then add seeds, and finally a blue highlight on the edges. You can stop here already if you're happy with this look, but I want a background for it. To do that, we can add a new layer at the very bottom, and then use the palette knife canvas brush and add some colors to the background. I don't want there to be too many colors in this piece, so we will just use existing colors like yellow and green for the most part. And then let's add some dark purple under the strawberries as the shadow they cast. After putting out the colors on the canvas for the background, let's quickly use the blender tool with the Blender Old Bristle brush again to smoothen the background. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial by Procreate Bundle. A quick reminder, on our channel we have many other video tutorials all about painting in Procreate, and we have videos about watercolor, oil, gouache, acrylic, alcohol ink, and even lettering, so consider subscribing and liking this video. Thank you, until next time.